Now, the federal government has agreed to grant licenses to airline operators to import aviation fuel. This was disclosed by the Group Managing Director of the Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation Limited, Mele Kyari, at the end of the resumed stakeholders meeting on the high cost and non-availability of aviation fuel known as Jet A1 in the country on Monday. An aviation analyst, Olumide Onhayo, is joining me now to share his thoughts on how this action will help mitigate the rising cost of airfare currently being experienced. Thank you so much for joining us on the news this hour. What's your reading of the current issues in the aviation sector as regards the Jet A1?
Well, I'm not excited about that granting of license. I think that will even cause more confusion than solving the problem. Would that be granted to is that given to individual airline or to one of the CEOs or to AON as a body? Moreover, would you also give the tanker driver, the motor and truck drivers licenses to bring in diesel? For me, it's more confusing. If that's an option, then it should be a temporary one. We should allow those who have the core competence to face their core competence. The airline owners, let them continue to fly while those who are supposed to supply aviation fuel and other type of fuel are doing this. I think the major problem here is that the regulators in the oil industry are falling our hands. They've not been able to manage the cabal within themselves, and I think that is where the problem lies, and that's where the government should tackle it from, rather than make rash decisions. Again, the NNPC alone, or the Senate Committee on Aviation, does not have the power to grant licenses. It still has to go to the board that's responsible, and also to the regulatory aviation industry to accept this, and that's going to take some period of time. So it cannot even solve immediate problems. So we should begin to look at issues that will solve it and get us out of the quagmire. And the quagmire here is that the static cabal that have not been responsible to society, that have been pushing for profiteering above human faith and selling, and that ensure that it has become a capital. So that's the regulator in the oil industry, and the Consumer Protection Council get up and protect Nigerians and airline passengers. Yeah,
Mr. Onhayo, there was an agreement for the fuel, the Jet A1, to be sold at 500 naira per litre, but we understand that even as of Tuesday, it's been sold at around 650 naira, and some are also granted license to import this Jet A1. But how can we guarantee quality assurance, looking at the recent chaotic off-spec situation we found ourselves regarding the importation of off-spec fuel into the country?
Yeah, well, I think they were given a 3-day window to work out the modalities for it to return to the 500 price. And I think the 3 days are not expired. So I wouldn't want to comment on that now, when the days have expired, and see how compliance can be conducted. Again, you're very right. There's about the quality of the aviation fuel. If it's not like every mode of transportation whereby you can park somewhere to fix the problem, you just have to get it right from the point of the position till the dispensing. And then at all this point, it's not a job for anybody to get onto without having the requisite experience and technology and also equipment that can make this success. For me, the euphoria of giving licenses to the airlines to import fuel doesn't go down well with me. We need to rethink that decision, and we need to take some time. But whatever is needed temporarily to get aviation fuel into Nigeria safely and keeping the quality that will maintain the engines of aircraft, I support it, and I think we should do that. But the bottom line is they need to fight the cabal within the marketing industry, oil marketing industry.
All right, we'll continue to monitor this situation as it continues to unfold. Aviation analyst Olumide Onhayo, thank you so much for your time.
Yes, thank you.